Hey, what's up everyone? Kobanamani456 here today, presenting a news update on Sonic Boom for the Nintendo Wii U and 3DS. But today, I have a very special guest joining me, as I am not alone, so why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself.
What is up guys, Matt the owner of TailsChannel here, bringing you a video on Kobanamani456. What is up, man?
Hey man, glad to have you here.
It's great to be on here as always.
Alright, so we are going to be doing a little news update on the two latest trailers that were released about a day ago. And then not only that, we're kind of going to give our opinions on what we think about the game so far from what we've seen and what we've played. As the game is going to be coming out 10 days from now in the US for the 3DS and Wii U version. And, you know, we've seen a lot, we've played it at certain events, and I feel like, you know, now that we've kind of gotten a good idea of what the game's all about, we can actually kind of give our final impressions before the game actually comes out to where we'll be able to play it fully. But anyway, alright, so for the trailers, we got some for the 3DS and Wii U, and it shows off gameplay for both versions and also confirms a few things, like how there's actually going to be a co-op mode that kind of looks like a party mode with mini-games, and I'm assuming that this is probably the mode that they were talking about before when they said that the game was actually going to support 4-player co-op outside of the main game. What do you think about this though, Matt?
I mean, obviously they were going for that family experience, like the family in the living room. They said that before, but I mean, this party mode has some interesting features. First of all, you got Sonic and Tails pushing those balls into those portal tube things, and then you got Sonic and Tails fighting robots while those locks are trying to push you off the stage like freaking Smash Bros or something. So it looks interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. You know, just kind of something on the side to play if you want, you know, some other friends or whatever to play the game with you. And if you just kind of want to play outside of the main game itself. So I'm kind of thinking it'll probably be somewhat similar to like how Sonic and the Secret Rings was with the party mode on that game. So hopefully there will be some interesting mini-games. Hopefully what we just saw wasn't all that there is to offer. Oh, yeah. But I think there will be more, for sure.
Definitely.
But they also did confirm that the game is going to have 2-player local co-op, which we already did know. But now we have confirmation and footage of how it's going to work. So one player is actually going to be on the gamepad, while the other person is going to watch on the TV, which is actually a really smart move because, I mean, it's a huge environment. I'm pretty sure that, you know, the other person is going to want to be able to explore. If the camera is zooming out like crazy, it's going to be really hard to keep track of where you are. So I'm glad that they actually did split it to where, you know, one camera is focused on the gamepad on one player, and then the other one is focused on the person on the TV.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like what they're doing here. To be honest, I hate split screen because, you know, you got that small section that you have and then the other players got the small section, but now you got like a full screen that you can look at by yourself, and it's not like split in half or anything. So there you go.
I think it would have been a pretty cool option if they actually did offer split screen. Like, you know, maybe if someone did want to play like, you know, 4 players for the local, but seeing how the game plays at times, where, you know, the teams split up or whatever, I can see probably why they didn't offer split screen, just decided to take advantage of the gamepad. But also another thing we got to see was how there's actually Submarine gameplay on the Wii U version, and it was shown off on the gamepad. So some people are actually thinking that you're going to be able to play with the Submarine, but you're going to have to use gyroscope controls on the Wii U gamepad.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Matt?
I mean, gyroscope kind of scares me after, you know, the special stages in
Sonic Lost World 3DS.
Yeah, it scares me, it petrifies me, but I mean, I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, obviously the Wii U is a much more, you know, technological system than the 3DS, and hopefully the gyro controls themselves are a lot better. So we'll get to see that in action very soon, and I don't have a solid opinion of it right now, but once I play it, I will.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too bad, like, even if it does have gyroscope controls, because, I mean, it's basically, it'll basically be like piloting a ship, like in Star Fox. Like, yeah. You know, have you ever played Star Fox 64 3DS?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, the gyroscope controls on that are actually not that bad. I mean, it just takes getting used to tilting the screen and whatnot, but besides that, I don't think it's that bad. It's not something to where you have to be super precise, like, you know, the special stages in Sonic Lost World.
And you don't have to turn around and
That too.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll be too terrible, but I would prefer if they give you the option to actually use analog. But sometimes Sega, you know, they go the gimmicky route. So it's good to see that the Submarine is not only on the 3DS version, but it's also on the Wii U version, as we're also getting a boat and some weapons, which is something that was kind of talked about quite a while ago. I didn't really make a news update on it.
The freaking trumpet.
Dude, that's what I was about to say. Like, there's some weapons that are really weird. Like, there's, I believe, a water balloon.
Yeah.
There's a trumpet that shoots out, like, waves of sound and attacks enemies. And there's another one, I believe, that shoots, like, sonic winds or something like that from the gun. It's kind of weird, though, how this game actually does have, like, weapons. Because, you know, Sonic's always been like, oh, I'm never going to use a gun or anything like that. But I guess desperate times call for desperate measures.
He uses a trumpet. There's a difference.
Hey, but he also has the option to use guns in the game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I mean, it's just kind of weird. It's like Sonic. It's like Sonic's form of Shadow the Hedgehog a little bit. So.
I feel the edge. I feel it.
But honestly, I didn't think the weapons were that bad in Shadow the Hedgehog. So hopefully, the weapons will kind of add some variety to the gameplay in this game and make things a lot more interesting.
Definitely, yeah.
Alright, so now that we talked about that and covered that, let's go ahead and go on to the 3DS version of the game, as we didn't really get anything too new on the 3DS version. I mean, we just got to see some new footage, some new gameplay, and cutscenes and whatnot. The cutscenes look fantastic for this game. Like, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Dude, they look so good.
Oh yeah, they look like the TV show, like
because they're CGI, they're pre-rendered, and it seems like the Wii U version of the game is going to have cutscenes rendered from the game's engine itself. So that's probably why the 3DS cutscenes look so much better. But it'll be interesting to see what it looks like on the actual screen of the 3DS. As Sonic Lost World 3DS, you remember that?
Let's not talk about
it. Was like it was like that nice and clean 72 72p. It was terrible.
I love looking at pixels, man.
It wasn't even 144p. It was 72p. That's how low res it was. But we did though get some info on, I guess, kind of like a little extra mode on the 3DS version, to where if you're in the hub world or whatever, you can visit Quincy, and he has this little, like, bubblegum, like, item dispenser or whatever that gives you different items and unlockables in the game. Who knows?
Capsules.
Yeah, little capsules. Like, you know those little bubblegum things that you'll find at, like, you know, like maybe Gaddy Town or Gaddyland or some, like,
mall.
Arcade or mall. Yeah, exactly. And it's like they have, like, there's, like, one machine that has, like, bubblegums and then one with little dispensers. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So pretty cool, I guess, but that's basically it for the 3DS version. Nothing too crazy, but I think the 3DS version looks fantastic. It
really does.
It's definitely the version I'm most excited for, which is kind of surprising because, like I've always said, you know, I'm usually a lot more excited for the console version of the game. I'm still optimistic about the Wii U version, but yeah, the 3DS version definitely looks like the game that I'm going to be enjoying a lot more. But anyway, also, we got some info yesterday about how there is actually going to be an extreme difficulty mode. And you want to give the info on that, Matt?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know if it's for the 3DS and Wii U version. I think it's only for the Wii U version right now. Is that right?
From what I've heard, yes. It's only for Rise of Lyric.
Yeah, so if you beat the game once on any difficulty, I believe, you will unlock an extreme difficulty mode where everything's going to be harder, obviously. I mean, it's extreme difficulty. So, look out for that.
Exactly. And also, Sega was talking about how this game, with like the release of this info on the extreme difficulty mode, Sega said that they're actually targeting the core audience with Sonic Boom. I don't know if they're actually talking about the core audience as in, like, you know, like hard, yeah, like I don't know if they're talking about like with hardcore gamers to where they're trying to make the game difficult, or if they're actually talking about their core audience as in the Sonic fan base. Because if they're talking about their core audience as in the Sonic fan base, that's kind of interesting to see them change tune all of a sudden. Because they've always said that this is like a spin-off game and it's going to target a new audience outside of the, you know, main Sonic franchise. So, I don't know. That's kind of interesting to hear. But they did confirm that the game is primarily a slower-paced adventure experience. So, I'm kind of feeling...
Obviously.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I was hoping... Because, see, when I talked to, you know, like Stephen Frost and some Sega representatives at events when I actually tried out the game, they were talking about how what they displayed was basically... They were trying their best to show people that this is an entirely different, like, Sonic game. That there are going to be some different styles of gameplay than just running through stages as fast as you can. So I thought it was just something that they were trying to show off, but maybe later on when the game fully releases, there are going to be a lot more, like, speed stages and sections or whatever. I mean, I was just being optimistic.
I mean, we did see in the new trailer for the Wii U version that Sonic is running on water.
Oh, yeah! That was awesome, actually.
And in the beginning trailer as well, the reveal trailer for the Wii U version, Sonic was also running on water.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Hopefully that's not automated like the Sonic Dash-like stages where you just move left and right. Yeah, well, it feels more like Sonic Dash because, I mean, you just quick step or jump, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it feels like Sonic Dash, but hopefully this there will be like some stages or whatever to where you have like complete full control and you can decide where you go or whatever. That'd be really awesome, like that water stages you were talking about. And what is it? Also, there are going to be hub worlds that can be expanded over the course of the game over time. So that's kind of cool. I guess like maybe it'll be like, you know, those other games. Well, I don't know. There hasn't really been a Sonic game in the past that had hub worlds that kind of like get bigger over time.
I mean, you can unlock other hub worlds, like in Sonic Adventure, you can unlock Egg Carrier and Mystic Ruins, but you can never, like, actually, you could expand them, because of Mystic Ruins, you could unlock those new places.
Oh yeah, true. So it'll probably be just like that. That's kind of cool, actually. So it'll increase replay value so that you can backtrack and, you know, maybe find something, I guess, that you missed beforehand if you unlock a stage or whatever. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it for the news. Nothing else too crazy or, you know, too important or whatever. So I guess we can just give our overall opinions on what we've played, what we've seen, and everything. So, Matt, would you like to go first?
So basically, I don't have a solid opinion on both of the games yet, since I have played so little, and the full games aren't out yet. But my initial opinions are that the 3DS version pretty much looks like a homage to the classic games, you know, with that classic style and gameplay, with those new added twists and features that we will see in the game, like Sonic's dash thing and Knuckles digging and, you know, those types of things. And then the Wii U version, obviously it's a slower paced game, but it did play pretty fun. Of course I'm going to be skeptical about it, like some of it, because I mean, it is a new, like, styled game, and we haven't played the full game yet, so I don't really have a solid opinion, but both of the games are looking out to be pretty good.
Alright, so those are Matt's opinions. I guess I'll go ahead and get into mine. But I do agree with Matt on the 3DS version of the game. It feels very similar to the classic Sonic games, as each character pretty much has that same core gameplay to where they all run fast, they keep the speed and the platforming. But each character has a unique ability that basically makes them special in a way to where you want to play with that character to explore a new area. So suppose, you know, you want to hit a switch or something, you use Marine to toss your boomerang out. If you want to burrow underground or whatever, you use Knuckles. Or if you want to glide off to another area, you can use Tails. And I just like how it gives you options on whether or not you want to go through the stage as fast as possible, or if you actually want to explore with the characters and find different secrets in the game. So I really do like the 3DS version a lot. It's very fun. Definitely the game that is going to appeal to longtime Sonic fans who like Sonic gameplay to where, you know, there's speed, platforming, and exploration. The Wii U version, on the other hand, I'm not see, I can't judge the game and just be like, it's a bad game when I haven't played it fully. But from what I've played, I can say that I'm not too impressed with it. You know, I'm aware that it is for a new audience and whatnot, but from what I played, it just seemed a little bit bland. Like, there wasn't anything too special about the game. Even the speed sections, you know, they kind of felt like Sonic Dash and whatnot, but, you know, I don't know. It's just like, it's not a bad game by any means or whatever, it's just that at some points it felt a little bit bland. Like, I think the Werehog has, like, a bit more variety with the combos and whatnot than Sonic Boom's combat. And I think the Werehog is actually even faster paced. So I'm just interested to see how other people are going to, you know, kind of respond to the gameplay style of the game. But I'm optimistic. I think that maybe the weapons will kind of spice up the game and make it a bit more interesting and add more variety to it. And from what I've seen and some of the newest trailers, like after I've actually played like the demos and whatnot at certain events, the game does look more interesting. So the Wii U version, you know, like I said, it is for a new audience. So I've always kept that in mind. You know, it's not going to be the same old Sonic game or whatever. But at the same time, even though I did look at it as a new experience and new gameplay style, it still just seemed a little bit bland. Though I do think that they definitely added some improvements, like, you know, with newer builds of the game, like the graphics and everything look a lot better. Wouldn't you agree, Matt?
I mean, I pretty much agree. I mean, the gameplay, I think Werehog had a lot more variety with the combos, as he said, than Sonic Boom, because when I did play it, the combos were there, but it wasn't like, you know...
There wasn't much. It wasn't like...
Yeah.
It didn't seem like there was, you know, anything interesting or whatever.
Really big, like, Werehog, Bayonetta combos.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly. It just seemed like a simple game for, you know, younger audiences, which is kind of what, like I said, you know, it kind of surprised me that Sega was like, you know, hey, this is for our core audience. It's just like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. It seems like a new game. Like, if it's intended for the core audience, then it's going to be like a disappointment in some ways.
But you know, actually, I was talking to Stephen Frost, and he said there's going to be items to expand the combat. Wow, I was about to say combat.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The weapons, I
Yeah.
think, are actually going to make it more interesting.
No,
so...
but I meant like actual upgrades.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, that's exactly why I say I can't say it's bad, but from what I've played,
Exactly.
I wasn't impressed by it at all.
And that's completely understandable.
But I'm still optimistic about it. I'm still gonna get the Wii U version of the game, and I'm still gonna do a playthrough on it to see what it's all about. Because, you know, I'm a Sonic fan. I love Sonic games, so I'm really like hoping that this is gonna be a good game on the Wii U version.
Same.
Yeah, I guess that's basically it for our opinions of what we think about both versions of the game, from Matt, the owner of TailsChannel, and from me.
Oh, yes.
So, also, there is actually one announcement that we have to make before we do end off this video.
Wait, I got this. Time for a special announcement.
Not bad. I didn't even think about doing that. Genius. Okay, so as you all know, Sonic Boom is going to be premiering on Cartoon Network on November 8th, which is a week away from now, on Saturday.
At 7 a.m.
Yep.
Ooh.
Saturday morning. So if you're not up for that or whatever, or can't wake up at that time, make sure to set it up to record on your DVRs. But me and Matt are actually going to be doing TV reviews on my channel. So shortly after the TV show releases and whatnot, for every episode, we're going to try and get up a review as fast as possible, so that, you know, we can share our opinions on it, and you all can share your opinions in the comments below. So if you like the idea of that, let us know in the comments below, and we'll try and do as many as possible.
I can't wait for that, honestly, because I do want to give my opinions on Sonic Boom. And what other way to do it than to do it with one of my best friends?
Aww,
so there we go.
That's so touching. You're making me blush, man. But yeah, I think the TV show is going to be really awesome, and it'll be great to share, you know, all of us in the Sonic fanbase to share our opinions with each other on what we think about the TV show, because it's shaping up to be something really nice. Like, I've never been excited for like a cartoon TV show in like a long time. I think the last time I was really excited for like a cartoon was, I think, The Legend of Korra Season 2, and then after that it just kind of died. my excitement for that series died a little bit. But yeah, Sonic Boom the TV show looks amazing, and definitely can't wait for it. So, but Matt, is there anything you would like to say or share with the lovely, beautiful audience before we actually do end off this video?
Oh yeah, thank you for having me on this video, man. I appreciate it so much. Really fun to give off my opinions of the games and give that announcement of the TV show. But if you want to look at another channel with Sonic news and that kind of stuff, check out my channel, TailsChannel. Link is in the description down below, and I can't wait to see you there.
Well, dang.
Again, thank you a lot.
No problem. I was actually about to say, check out his channel in the link in the description below, but you took care of it.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. But yeah, make sure to go check out Matt, the owner of TailsChannel. He just hit 55,000 subscribers, so congrats to him.
Thank you.
And yeah, check out his channel. He does a lot of Sonic news as well. But anyway, that wraps up for this video. Let us know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Sonic Boom so far? Will you be picking up both versions? And are you excited for the TV show? And yeah, if you did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like in the comments. It helps out tremendously. Anyway, thanks again for watching. See you all. Have a good day. Peace.
Peace.
Kobanomites.
I tried.
Not bad.
Sonic トゥーン太古の秘宝 Wii U に登場 Wii U のソニックトゥーンは仲間と共に強大な悪と謎に迫る壮大なアクションアドベンチャー。広大なフィールドに隠された秘密を解き明かせ。ソニックの音速アクションとテイルスのメカニック。ナックルズは地中を進み、エミーは華麗に3段ジャンプ。それぞれの得意技を駆使して謎に満ちたフィールドを駆け抜けろ。新アクションエナービームはあらゆるものを引き寄せる古代のテクノロジー。敵を攻撃したり引っ張ったりスイングしたり、エナービームを上手に使って手強いステージを突破せよ。もちろん音速アクションも健在。各地の住人たちが冒険をサポート。
よろしくお願いしますですね。
古代の乗り物を操ってさらなる秘境を探索しよう。また Wii U ゲームパッドで友達と協力プレイが可能。最大4人で楽しめるチャレンジモードはパーティー気分で盛り上がること間違いなし。遥か昔に封印された破壊の使者リリックが蘇ってしまった。
貴様だけは絶対に許さんぞ。
奴の野望を食い止めるためソニックたちは立ち上がる。音速チームで挑め。秘宝をめぐる時空を超えた大冒険。ソニックトゥーン太古の秘宝、12月18日発売。ソニックトゥーンアイランドアドベンチャー、任天堂 3DS に登場。任天堂 3DS のソニックトゥーンは力を合わせて道を切り開くチームプレイハイスピードアクション。仲間の能力を使い分けて謎に満ちた島々を駆け巡る。ソニックの音速アクションはもちろん、テイルスの新発明シーフォックスで水中を探索だ。ナックルズの怪力で地中を進め。そして新たなプレイヤーキャラクタースティックスが登場。得意のブーメランで攻撃したりスイッチを解除したりと大活躍だ。新アクションエナービームは 伸縮自在で不思議なビーム、ぶら下がったりバトルで活用したり島々を飛び回ったりとバリエーション豊かなアクションが満載だ。アクション以外にもアイランドにはお楽しみがいっぱい。テイルスラボでは設計図を使って冒険に役立つアイテムを発明。集めたメダルでガチャを回してカプセルトイを集めよう。
エミー、
破壊の使者リリックにエミーがさらわれてしまった。
絶対に見つけ出してやる。
4人の力を結集して大切な仲間を取り戻せ。音速チームで挑め。仲間を救うため秘境を巡る大冒険。ソニックトゥーンアイランドアドベンチャー、12月18日発売。同じ世界観で異なるゲーム性とストーリーが楽しめる Wii U ソニックトゥーン太古の表も同時発売。